And we are live. Good afternoon, friends. I'm so sorry I've kept you 15 minutes longer than I said I was going to be on. I apologize. I am human and I completely lost track of time. Thank you so much for joining me today. As promised, I have quite a treat for you today. I am interviewing Natasha Jager, and she is from Spain, one of our business partners from Spain. Natasha is doing extremely well in the business. And I love her personally because, just her sense of humor, and I'm following her page, and she's just a wonderful person and she has such a vibrant personality, and that's what attracted me to her. So I thought, let me ask her if I can interview her on my page, so that you guys can also get to know her. So yeah, she's an online business owner, and we're going to find out from her now, how long she's been in the business, what steered her to go in that line of business, and what her life has been like since she joined. So just in a few minutes, without further ado, let me invite Natasha on.
Hello.
And there she is, lady. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure and it's such an honor to have you on, Natasha. Thank you for your time today. I've just been telling our viewers a little bit about you, and I think they are just as excited as I am. So please tell us, who is Natasha, and what did you do before you started your online business?
Well, as you've already said, my name is Natasha. I'm originally from the Netherlands. I moved to Spain in 1998, so that's quite a long time now. I'm married to a Spanish man. I have two kids, two preteens, one 13-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son. I'm a former receptionist and medical interpreter. I've also worked as a waitress for many years. That's the reason I came to Spain. My dad and I started a restaurant here in 1998. And that was quite good. We had lots of fun, and business went well until we changed currency, until this whole European Union thing happened, and then the economy here in Spain crushed down a bit. So that's how I became a receptionist. And my last job was the last 8 years, a medical interpreter. And now I'm a full-time online business owner.
Fantastic. So Natasha, there are so many businesses out there, and especially online businesses. And I've ran into a few, and I'm sure you have as well. Why did you decide on this business specifically?
Well, I wasn't looking for anything. I lost my job 2 years ago due to financial problems the company was having. So it left me without a job. So I was devastated, of course, because I loved what I was doing. I loved my job. It was really very gratifying and all that. It was long hours though, but I never thought of doing something in the online space. It did always apply to me working from home. That yes, but I just didn't know. I just didn't know what. So I looked into a few courses that I could do, but courses are a lot of money, takes a lot of time, and by the time I finish, I'll be an old lady. I'll be an old lady. And this business just happened to pop up on my feed, but I haven't looked into any other online businesses. This is the first time I've looked into something. I have heard about it. I've heard about other systems, because I have a few friends that do makeup and all that, but that never really interested me. It wasn't something that I saw myself doing. And when I saw this, and I looked into it, of course, because it piqued my curiosity, because they added that that spoke to me quite a lot. So there was a Spanish, no, not a Spanish lady, a Philippine lady living here in Spain. She has 4 kids. I think she had 3 jobs at the time, and she was doing this as a side hustle. And I thought, oh, I have to look into this. This might be just it, This might be just what fits into my my lifestyle. And why? because this is different than other systems, and my friends have explained what they do and how they have to how they have to attract customers and sell their products and all that, and that wasn't something I didn't want to do. So this system was perfect because we don't have to do any selling and recruiting people, chasing people with all this marketing talk and all that, because I'm not good at that. So this just made it easy. It was just the perfect fit.
No, that's awesome. And I can relate because, sometimes when you look at people's ads and they, it's almost like they're speaking directly to you. And we all have different situations, and we all have different backgrounds, and we all have different pains and struggles in life, and things that we would love to change about our lives. And I think, sometimes we need that, someone just to understand where we're coming from in change, in order to relate to us, and the same, we can relate to so many other people. We tell our life story, we tell, what we've been through, and the fact that we're still here, and we're trying to make a change. For some people, it happens very late in their lives. For others, very early. They come to that realization quite early in their lives. But for most of us, it hits us when we are up to say middle aged, and we're raising children, and we just see that life is just not becoming what we had hoped for. We started out, as young adults in the workforce, and we're working and we're pushing it, and we're trying to study our way through life and get better jobs. But at the end of the day, there's one thing that none of the jobs can give you, and that is time, your own time.
That's it. Absolutely.
I was studying law for 2 years. I did a postgraduate law course because I had to do this bridging thing before I could do my bachelor's. And I'm telling you, I finished it. They call it a higher certificate in law. I studied that, and I did it, and I completed it, and I passed with flying colors. And I was supposed to go and register to do my bachelor's. But that's the same year that my son finished high school, and he needed to go to start at college. So I had to put my education on the back foot, because I had to now make sure that I put him into university or college first, which is more important to me. He's now graduated. He graduated last year, but I still haven't. At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself that question, and that question is, what am I studying towards? I guess I want to be a lawyer, but does being a lawyer, does it mean that I'll be able to work for myself? Exactly. That I'm able to own my time and come and go as I please, and not pitch for work this one day and everything would be fine? I don't think so. At the end of the day, I'm going to go and need to work in a firm and start at the bottom like everyone else and work my way up. And still work for someone else, and that just defeats the entire purpose of living your life, because your entire life is what society has decided that this is the way to do it. You start at A, and then you work your way through B, C, you get to D, and then you do E. It's become society's expectation of each and every one of us. Exactly. And I think what you and I and what the rest of our digital community, what we're trying to do is we're trying to take ownership of our time and our lives, because it's extremely important. It's not as if, like they say, a cat has 9 lives. It's not as if when I finish this life, I'm going to be given another one, and that's going to be my 6th life. And I'm going to do it all over. I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it differently this time. And this time we only have this one life, and we only have this one body, and we only have this one mind, and this one brain, and this one child. Oh, my goodness, don't remind me. I had to sort of hide all my gray hairs in between here this morning.
But it's true what you say, because when I lost my job, I did a few job interviews because I just couldn't just stay home. I did take a bit of time off. I took 2 months off because I was able to, but then I had to do something. I had to go back. So I did some job interviews, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to start all over again, you know, from scratch, and just accepting the hours that they give me and accepting the wage that they give me, because I mean there are not much choices out there for jobs these days, and
Yeah.
now worse. So I thought, oh my gosh, do I have to, you know, do I have to go through that again? And when I looked at what I was spending for the kids, because I had to leave them after school activities, I had to leave them in the summer somewhere, school camps, because I didn't have a babysitter or a family member to watch my kids. So it cost a lot of money also. So I thought, I'm going to be working just to pay that. I mean, what's the point, you know? So,
No,
and a
I
business, and
totally.
starting a business, because my dad is a businessman, my mother also, and they said, yeah, why don't you start something for yourself? But you know, you have to have a lot of money to start a business, to start
Exactly.
off with, and then
Any
I'll be
business.
putting more hours into that than that I'm actually working for somebody else. So so that was no. I thought no. What's the point? You know, I said no.
Mm.
I don't want to do that. And it's and
Yeah.
it, it
I've
comes back
also,
to one thing: time. Yeah.
exactly. I've also had a few businesses. I'm still running. Actually, my mom is running the cleaning business for me because I still work full time. But we also had a little restaurant that we ran. And I'm telling you, just my husband and myself and my eldest son helping out. And we get one or two ladies to help us out because we could only afford to pay this one person because we weren't making extravagant money. But at the end of the day, our health deteriorated.
That's true.
Um, I didn't have time to have even a conversation with my kids because we were so
Yeah.
busy. We did so much running around. It was so stressful. And it wasn't even a year later. And I said to my husband, you know what? This is a very good business to have, but I don't
Exactly.
think now is the right time. And I don't think that we have the manpower to maintain this because we were literally working ourselves to death.
Yeah.
Um, I lost so much weight in such a fast amount of time. You won't believe it. So, that is why also I went looking for something that wasn't going to add to my pains and my struggles
Yeah.
and wasn't going to add to my long list of things to do. And that wasn't going to take away time from my family.
Exactly.
And that's when I found this business, and I'm still so grateful that I found it because
Yeah.
this really is something that literally runs in the background while
Yeah.
you go on with your life.
Exactly.
Um,
That's
I
that's
you know
the
I
perfect. That's the best part of it. You know, you don't have to be on top of it
exactly
all the time. You don't have to put your own energy and so many hours into it. You know, you can just it works around your daily things. You can just do whatever you want, and you know that your business is there, and that's
exactly.
got you back.
There's
You know,
no pause button on this business. No pause button at all.
no.
Natasha, it's been interesting so far. So I just want to know, since you've started or joined this online business community, what has been the biggest change in your life, or the biggest result, that came from running this business?
Well, as you said, time freedom. that was the main my main issue. No, just having the time, being able to have choices, being able to say, well, today I'm not going to go to work, and tomorrow I'm going on vacation because I want to. You know, just having that
Yeah.
choice, and that's a
Yes.
great feeling. That and a safe feeling. I know my future. I don't have to worry about it. I know it's going the direction I want it to go, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about a retirement plan, or what am I going to do when I'm 60, and what am I going to be stuck with, and that was my major thing, and I've been able to achieve that. I've been able to stay at home. I've been able to be with my kids when they need me, spend time with my husband. Even my own behavior has changed, my attitude, because you just change in a personal level also, not the money, just the monetary part of it, just on a personal level also, it's just a feeling of accomplishment, that you have a purpose, you have the chance to be able to change somebody else's life also, that's just amazing. Oh, Megan, she's gone, she's left me alone. I think I don't know where she's gone to. She's left me alone. Well, that's practically it. This business will give you so much time on your hands that you can just do, you can just do whatever you want. I can just get up relaxed in the morning. I have some me time for myself before the kids wake up. I can bring them to school, and they can come home. They can come home for lunch. They don't have to stay over, and things like that. And you know that the business just runs for you on the background. So I don't know where Megan is. She's just left me alone here live on her page. Megan, where are you? Oh boy. Well, it is the internet. It's all this technical stuff. Things like this happen. So, but anyway, so why we do these interviews? We do these interviews so people can see that we're from all around the globe. All around the globe, anybody can do this. It doesn't matter if you're working full time, part time, or you're not working. This is a perfect business model that fits into any lifestyle. So my life, I've been doing this for nearly 2 years. It'll be 2 years in May that I'm doing this, and I'm so glad I took that step. I wasn't skeptical. I know very many people are skeptical of the online space, which is normal, but we offer you a free presentation that you can watch. It's totally risk free. And you can see for yourself how it works, what we do, and yeah, just take a peek. You never know, this might be the perfect solution to your answers also. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know where Megan is. I think she's just, I don't know. We're still live, I think. Yes. She's out of the picture. I don't know what's happened. But I mean, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm sure Megan will give us an explanation later where she left. And I hope you all see you in our next free presentation. Or who knows? We'll see you in the inside. If you're interested, well, Megan's link is on the bottom here, so you can just register there, or you can contact me, whatever you prefer. And have a great day. Bye bye.
Hi guys, I'm sorry about that. Oh, me with my internet connection problems. Let me see if I can get Natasha on again. Was having such a lovely conversation with her. I'm just asking her to come back on. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's see if I can see some of the comments in the meantime. Tandiwe, thank you for always watching, girl. Thank you so much. Hi, Zarina. Tandiwe says it's the best business and she loves it. I love it too. Best business ever. It looks like Natasha's back. I apologize. I'm so sorry. That's me.
Conversation for you.
No. Hardly. I was just telling the viewers how upset I am that this happened because we were having such a lovely conversation. I'm so intrigued by your story. So I apologize, Natasha. I'm always Unfortunately, I live in an area and I also work in an area where the network sometimes is so unpredictable
Yeah,
and so unreliable. So,
that's what
once
I would say.
I try and set up an hour before the time just to see if I'm gonna get any problems along the way. Most of the time it's fine, but there are days when it's totally like I can't do anything. So unfortunately that's my life. Sorry, you were talking about the changes in your life since you
Yeah,
started this business.
yeah. I think I already mentioned it because I just kept on talking. I thought, oh, I'll just keep on going the interview and I'll just finish up myself. Well, as I was saying, the time you have on your hands now, I can just get up in the morning. I don't have to go stressing about. I don't have to go rushing out the door, getting the kids ready, getting the kids to school or before school, and then picking them up again, and all that hassle. It's just, I can
Yeah,
just stay home, do my own thing. I have time for myself, and the business doesn't occupy so much of my
right.
time. I spend about 3 hours a day. Just depends. It depends how it works for me. That's what makes it easy with this. Just I've been able to travel more. Last year I went 1 month back home and visited my mom.
Awesome.
So yeah, that was great. Because I don't have normally we don't I don't have summer vacation off, especially here in Spain, tourist season. So that's impossible to have time off. And now for the past 2 years, I've been able to enjoy the whole summer. Just doing what I want. I can just go to the beach. I can go to the pool with the kids, and it's such fantastic feeling.
And I can only imagine how deliberating that is if you've been, a working mom for so many years and you've never spent
Yeah,
summers with your children because you were never able to, or you were never allowed the time off, where
yeah,
you work. I can just imagine how, exhilarating that must be. How good it must feel, and
yeah.
how calm you must be all the time because you don't have this
Yeah,
worry and stress and you know.
exactly. I've calmed down so much, and like I said, you change personally. I'm in a better mood now. My kids' behavior is much better than when I was at work because they want their mom around all the time. And although it's not possible because you're working, of course, but small when they're small, they just don't understand. They think yeah, but they prefer the time they have with their mom than that mom's away all day. So yeah, it
Yeah.
is it is amazing.
It's fantastic. So,
Yeah,
Natasha, you've got people. Obviously, I'm one of your followers. You've got people following you, watching you. I've got people as well tuning in, reading my posts, and everything that all the go lives. They come and have a look, or they watch the video afterwards. They People are definitely interested. But what would you say to that person who is interested but still so skeptical of the business? What
yeah.
advice would you give them?
I think that's normal because it is the online space. It is a bit scary, and if you're not used to doing anything online, well, taking that first step, of course, is quite scary. I wasn't skeptical. I must say. I saw it. I was a bit scared. So can I do this? And is this something that I could do? That's the only thing I doubted about, but sometimes you just have to just go for it, and we share each other. We share our stories on our business pages. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own things to share about their lifestyle. Now that they're doing this, and we wouldn't be showing ourselves and sharing our family stories and everything out there if this wasn't real. So not everything is a scam out there. So I really highly recommend you check this out because this is just such an amazing business and such an amazing community to be in, and it's perfect. It's just I always say this was made for me. I I love it.
Excellent advice. Thank you so much, Natasha. Natasha, I've already kept you for longer than we should have been on, but I just want to thank you so much for your time.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate your advice, and I would say that I'm one of your biggest fans. I do watch you quite a bit, and I love your TikTok videos. I always find humor in them, and you've got such a lovely personality and such a lovely sense of humor. I wish you all the best in your business. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up, because we are watching
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah, it's so much
You
fun, and it shows in everybody, all the people that are doing this. It just shows that if people enjoy what they're doing, and then that's very important
know,
also, that you have fun, doing it, that it's not something, another thing to stress about. You just,
yes,
you start and you do it on your own pace. You do it however it's convenient for you, because it's so flexible that you can just do it in your own time, so you don't need to rush everything. This is something for long term, so just, take it easy, just follow the steps, and everybody has a different process. One goes faster, one goes slower, but the most important is that we all are heading in the right direction, and that's fantastic.
it is, definitely is. And I think once you have fun with it, it becomes effortless.
Exactly.
It doesn't become like something that, oh, I have to do this. It's
Yeah,
because you love it,
exactly.
you love being here, and you love sharing the
Absolutely.
information with everyone, and so
Absolutely.
you just start enjoying yourself and enjoying your journey and enjoying what you're
That's
doing. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. I just want to give you a virtual high five if I can.
right.
It was wonderful having you on, Natasha. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.
Take
You
care.
too.
I will. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So there you have it, guys. Natasha Jager from Spain. Oh, she's a lovely human being. I just had so much fun with her. All I can say is if you're interested, go and check it out. Watch the webinar. The very first step would be to watch the webinar. I know you have a lot of questions, or you might have a lot of questions, but all of us, we the very first thing that we did when we became interested in this business model is we watched the webinar. It's 90 minutes long. If you can't make the live webinar, you can always go back and watch the recording, and you can watch the recording in your own time, but it is very important that you do watch the webinar. So, guys, I just want to thank you as well for your time today. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, to all my followers and everyone who always comes on and comments on the posts, and maybe the conversation that we're having. I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much, guys. Have an awesome day further, and I'll hopefully chat to you soon. Bye bye.